everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I am starting a brand new series here on my channel called 3 Looks, 1 Palette. This video is going to be focused around the Kylie Cosmetics 21st birthday edition palette. This palette includes 21 eyeshadows retailing for $65 US. So I mean, this is a pretty big, sturdy, luxurious feeling palette. The vibes of this palette is everything. There it goes. Oh, look at the little detail right here. It has the red cups right there. And then this is the palette right there, which kind of matches the lip kits. Whoops. And there she is. Really feeling this hot pink one right here, and this blue, and this reddish. This coral is really pretty too. I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling very overwhelmed by this palette. There's just so much to choose from, which is not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing, but it's just a little bit too much. I think I want to do the hot pink first on camera. So let's get started. Oh my god. So the first eyeshadow that I'm gonna be going in with right here is called Check ID. My eye is watering great. And I'm gonna begin diffusing this very lightly across my eye. And this shade is gonna go much higher than my crease. Like, my crease is right here, right down here, and I'm going all the way up here because I want this look to be very diffused. This eyeshadow palette does include a huge mirror, which is all dirty now because of my fingerprints. It's a really nice mirror. So I'm dipping into this shade right here called Moscow Mule. I'm gonna take that and put it lower right in my crease just to deepen this out. Just a little bit. So far I look crazy, but hopefully at the end this whole look comes together. Using a flat shader brush, I'm gonna do like 4 dips into it. That looks really pigmented on that brush. I'm kind of scared actually. Very pigmented, you guys. Whoa, do you guys see that? It's staying true to color. Okay, so I'm just packing this color on, distributing it all throughout my lid. I'm gonna try to do patting motions instead of dragging motions because I want as much intense color as possible, and that looks really nice. I don't think I've ever had a hot pink like this work this well. And it's actually very buttery to work with, surprisingly, because these colored eyeshadows, most of the time, from my experience, most of the time they are very dry and very hard to work with, but this one's very buttery and very soft to apply. That looks gorgeous already. But I'm not gonna stop there. Now that I've placed the color there, I'm gonna begin to blend this out, but I'm gonna blend it into that crease, and I'm just gonna go over it all, and then I'm gonna go back to that flat shader brush. Oh my goodness, this is looking really pretty. And then I'm gonna be going back with that shader brush and applying a little bit more, then going back to this one and diffusing it more, then going back to the shader brush. You get what I'm saying. Like, even though I'm going over the actual lid, it's not taking much product off. It's actually diffusing it really, really well. I am pleasantly surprised over this pink, you guys. Now going back to the shader brush, picking up a little bit more. I just want this to be really true and really intense. Now going back in with my blending brush and doing the same thing all over again. I'm actually pretty happy with that. So I'm gonna do this eye now, and I'll be right back. Do I just look sick now? I feel like I do. I want to use this pretty pink shade right here that has silver sparkle in it, right in the center, but I don't want to mess this up. With a smaller shader brush, I'm gonna dip my brush into this shade just twice, maybe 4 times. And I'm gonna place this right in the center of my eyelid, just for an added dimension. That's very pretty. I love that. I love that I just did that. It makes me want to add it to the entire lid, but I feel like right in the center, it looks really, really pretty. Okay, you guys. So I think I'm done with the eyes. I actually like it a lot. This is using color in a really, really good way. I love it. So before I started recording this video, I actually applied some blush in the shade Virginity. And that's what it looks like, but I feel like I need a little bit more just because the eyes are so intense. I feel like I need more, and I think this is the perfect shade to give me more color. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't do any inner corner highlight or brow bone highlight or actual highlight on my cheeks because I actually wanted to try this on camera as well. This is the Birthday Highlighter in Champagne Showers. It's in a plastic container, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but this retails for $28. I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills 823 brush and I'm gonna dip into here and I'm gonna see what it does. This does include a mirror. That's very pretty. That's also very intense. Much more intense than her previous highlights that I've tried. And also I'm gonna go in with this Kylie pencil brush and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. That goes really well with this eye look. And then some in my inner corners. Okay, so right as I was doing my lips, my camera decided to die. So what I did to my lips is I lined them with the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Iced Latte, which I believe is one of her new colors, one of her new shades. And then I went in with Angel Matte Liquid Lipstick from her holiday collection, and I topped it off with the So Cute lip gloss. So that is it for the first look. Now let's get into the second look. Hey guys, so it's the next day and we are going to jump into the second look. Again, all I've done to my face is do my foundation, do my base makeup, my eyebrows, and I applied a little bit of the NARS eyeshadow primer. So that's all I've done to my eyes. And let's get started. So the main focus for the second look is going to be this royal blue right here called Party Animal. And Party Animal is described as a metallic royal blue. I'm gonna go in with this peach shade right here called Tequila Tangerine. Again, I'm gonna go higher than I typically do in my crease. Okay, so I thought this shade was going to be more of a peachy nude. This is more of a peachy pink, so that kind of changes my strategy for this video. Then I'm gonna go into this brown right here called Pre-Game. Dip my brush in there and go right over top of Tequila Tangerine. That combo looks really nice. That brown and that pink together. It tones down the pink a lot. That pink would have come in useful, I knew it, yesterday for the pink look, but what it looks like on the pan is not what translate on the eyes. So now I'm gonna go into this brown right here called Close the Tab and then go right in my crease, not above my crease, but like right in my crease. And going back in with that original blending brush that we used first and blending those 3 together. And now we're gonna go in with this very small blending brush and I'm gonna dip into this shadow right here called Sangria. Just on the very tip And then making like an outer V of this, but blending it out into close the tab. Just like that, just to deepen it up a little bit more. I want to add some of this black out, this black right here. Just a little bit on the tip, just to test out this black. Pretty decent black. Blending out good though. And then pull it into the eyelid. And none of the eyeshadows are competing with each other. Like nothing is patchy. Nothing is acting weird. They're all blending out pretty well. And now for the star of the show, Party Animal. I'm gonna put this on my lid. See if it's metallic enough for me. Now I'm gonna go in with that blending brush. And I'm gonna start diffusing the outer corners, which I'm not very happy about this blue actually. When you go to blend it out, the metallicness of it goes away. Maybe I should just be a little bit more precise. Like, okay, let me blend it out from here instead of just packing it on the entire lid. And maybe that helps. See, when I go over it, it just becomes something else. It's blue, but it's not the blue that I signed up for. You get what I mean? It doesn't look that bad, but that's not what I was going for. I'm gonna keep going to see how pigmented I can get this, but make it look wearable. Like I actually want to wear it. Am I supposed to just wear it like this without blending it out? I don't get it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go in with a much smaller blending brush, and I'm gonna see if I can just diffuse. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. Just diffuse the outer corners. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, which I feel like I ruined this eye, this side, completely already, but let me keep going. I think I've gone into pan like 6 or 7 times, back and forth with this color. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this one because I'm still not happy on how it's covering my eye. Like, I'm trying to give this its fair shot. I had such good experience with the shade Pretty, it's just that hot pink, that I just felt like that's what this was gonna be. Like, I thought I was gonna like the blue better than I like the pink. Okay, I do want to go back in with that other blending brush, and I want to go with Pregame and Tequila Tangerine again, just over the edges, and to not completely lose that pretty blending we did. I mean, I'm not very happy with this look, but I'm sure it looks fine. Lashes make anything look good, so I cannot wait to put on some lashes. I'm gonna go in with Champagne Showers again. I'm gonna put some lashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, I want you to tell me what you think of my eye look.
Wow, you look like a midnight fire.
A midnight fire.
Not midnight fire, it's like a midnight.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think I'm just upset at the fact that it didn't come out like I wanted it to come out. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt like I wasn't in control of what I created. Mm-hmm. But now that you're saying that it does look good. I mean, I did say in the video that lashes make anything look good. It just wasn't what I'm going for. So I think there's major, deeper rooted issues with my eyeshadow than just me not liking it. I'm gonna go in with X-Rated Blush by Kylie Cosmetics. I just recently got this too. So what do you guys think of this second look? It's grown on me, but I do like the cool tone, warm tone colors that I have going on my eyes right now. I haven't done something like this in a long time and is bringing me back really good memories. With the pink from yesterday, the blue from today. I did struggle a little bit with this blue, but I feel like I made it work. So yeah, that is it for the second look, and now we're gonna move on to the third look. This lip combo though, it's like everything.
Next level. Next level.
Okay guys, we have come to the end of this video. And yes, just today, as I was scrolling through Instagram, I realized that this palette is called Sipping Pretty. I mean, everything else has a bunch of names floating around it, like Hello 21, you know, stuff like that. So I didn't know what anything was called, or I guess I didn't pay attention enough. Okay, so my pros for this palette is the packaging is super cute, super pretty, gorgeous. I love it. It has 21 eyeshadows and a mirror included. The mattes are so pigmented, and the metallics are great as well. Some that are described as metallics though, okay, I guess we're getting into the cons. Some that are described as metallic, I'm pulling up the website right now on my phone. What I am talking about is that blue. That blue gave me such a hard time, as well as the look from today. It was really hard to work with the colors that I worked with today. And this is why I wanted to make this video or this series on my channel, is because I want to give you a thorough review of what I think about this palette, or palettes in general, because so many brands are coming out with so many palettes at the same time, that it's very hard to choose from what could potentially work for you. This palette was very tricky to work with, not because of lack of pigmentation, not because of lack of colors, because colors it has. One of my biggest issues with this palette so far is the browns. The browns are very deceiving. Every brown except for this one called Pregame right here turned out to be a pink or red undertone. Like I said, the palette worked great. The pink look I did was my favorite look that I think I've ever done, like ever. It came out so beautiful. This right here is so buttery. It's not dry. It went on my eyes so well. It blended out so well without losing its pigmentation. Yeah, that shade gets me very excited. $65 is very high up there. Now, the quality of the shadows are great. They really are. It's just that the shades in the pan are very misleading. I would recommend you swatching them on your arms before applying them onto your eye. Oh, you guys, I'm exhausted from making all these looks. I've been waking up earlier on my off days just to have this video up within this week, because I just posted my lip swatch video and you guys are loving it. For the question of the day, do I think this palette is worth it? Even with all the troubles that I went through, I would say yes. Even though the shades were very deceiving, it's not like it's a bad palette. It's actually a good one. My thoughts on the Champagne Showers highlighter, it's pretty good. It's $28. I like it. I mean, look at it. It's very pretty. It looks very smooth. It's gone with every eyeshadow look that I've tried so far. So I don't mind it, but at the same time, Nicole Guerrero has something similar in her palette. Champagne Pop is very similar to this. What else do I have? The Amrezy highlighter is very close to this as well. So, I mean, if you have any of those three, you basically have this highlight. I don't mind having it in my collection, but yeah, that's that. The packaging feels very cheap. I don't like it, not for $28. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, please, please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it was definitely a lot of work that went into this video. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Also, please, in the comment section below, let me know which out of the three was your most favorite look. Please, I really want to know. I'm so curious. Also, what do you guys think of this style of video? Do you think it should be a recurring series on my channel? Because I'm so down. It was very informative for me, so I can only imagine for you guys. Let me know all your little thoughts down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!